Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. Be interesting to see what they do today.
He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged out of the air. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. That's caught. It's Moore. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to run for it. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. We'll be watching this matchup on the outside closely today, David, to see if this guy can get anything done one-on-one against one of the best corners in the game.
Well, and this corner really can shut down half the field, and that's a big problem. This offense, they really need to win this matchup. They need their wide receiver to beat that defensive back, and I don't know if that's possible. He's just so good, been so consistent. Palmer,
the ball squirts out. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
I love those smashes where you can hear it up here. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing. Big turnover forced by the defense.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wants to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Richmond. They make the stop, but the sweet pulling catch is plenty to give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Grab behind the line. It's Richmond. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the first without scoring. Let's it fly. Snagged in the end zone. Velcro on the hands, and it's a touchdown.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Fullback's got it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Here comes the option. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now backed up in their own end. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And after that, best thing you can do, hunt it away. Here comes the special teams. Now on the return. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They'll run it from the gun. Still on his feet at the 45. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Shoots it to the left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. On 3rd down, going up top. Throws to the wideout. Perfectly thrown ball. Nice catch. Good tackle, but it's 1st and goal from the 5. Gets it out fast. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Wants to throw it. Looking for the goal line. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Trying to power it in. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. Here comes the field goal unit. The distance is no problem, but this angle from the left can test you. Absolutely center cut. And now the lead is even bigger. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. On the run, fires downfield. He makes a catch. Oh, there's an alley on the left. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
First and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. He'll pull it on the read to the left. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Sticks it in his belly. Diving for the goal line, and the ball's knocked free. Into the end zone for a touchdown.
That play right there may take a year off of the head coach's life. He thought his offense was going in for an easy score. They fumbled it. Could have been a disaster, but very lucky to pounce on it, and they get the touchdown regardless.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Finds his man down the middle. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Now on first down from the 28. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Morris.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. They'll try to power their way ahead. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Catch in the middle. It's Ross. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's got an open man. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. After ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 13. They'll throw it from the red zone. Makes the grab. Snags it with the sticky fingers and strolls in with the sweet feet for the touchdown.
And this offense right now, they're doing some damage through the air. That's now their 2nd passing touchdown. They thought coming into this game they were going to have some matchups on the perimeter of the field that they could take advantage of, and they've done that so far here today.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. To the air on first down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting them a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The give to the fullback. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Sends it back in motion. They'll go to the fullback. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Ready to fire from the pistol. The give to the back. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the option, he'll keep it himself. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. They'll send the back in motion. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Nice job by this defense here. They didn't do a good enough job on the last drive, but, man, we got to get to the quarterback, affect him, get him in predictable situations like you did right here now on 3rd and long.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Got the quick completion. At the 40, there he goes. Found the seam on the left. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the bill. They are throwing it. They're trying to be aggressive. We're only in the 2nd quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
That is how a quick strike offense flips the field, and now they're in business trying to cash in after that huge play. A 1st down run in the red zone. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Hauls it in. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. 4th and goal from the 5, and the offense is staying on the field. What a big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. It's snagged in the end zone. Touchdown. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
He's down here. He does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? Peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost him recently.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Handoff to the fullback. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the incompletion is an open invitation to the special teams unit to come onto the field. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Give to the running back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Power football with the run. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. 3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll try to get it through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Richmond. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Out of the gun to give to the back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Six-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Quarterback running on the draw.
And it's just frustrating. I mean, you get these guys in situations that you think is advantageous for you, and then, boom, he hits the speed, and he's like, wait, what happened? Where did he go? Just so much athletic ability from that QB, and able to understand where is the 1st down, get to it, move the sticks.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Working that left side now. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Oh, it's blocked. He's got the ball, and it's... There he goes to the right. The 40. Running inside the 20. All the way into the end zone for a touchdown. He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Morris. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Morris. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, this defense is trying to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up to try to confuse the QB. It's not working. With that last completion, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
Down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. They just keep firing. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Quick pass on the jet motion. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Into the end zone. Makes the catch and gets the score.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Robinson. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Brewster. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He tries to take the top off. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Finds his target down the middle. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Firing to the right, complete. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Looking downfield on first down. Complete. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. 2nd and short now after that completion. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Takes a snap, wants to throw. They're working that left side. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
Just about set to get this second half underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Read option left on second down. Bulldozes his way through. Took care of it himself. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it.
And that is picture perfect by this quarterback. Nice job running the option, seeing he's not covered. Nobody's taking him. They didn't play that responsibility, and he chews up yards and makes the huge play.
This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. On first down, read option to the left. Breaks into the open. Good pickup there. He gets enough for the first down.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The option look. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It'll be third and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Gets rid of it. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
Man, it's really nice as a defense to force third and long, where you can bring in the nickel, Jesse, and you can play zone coverage with those zone eyes on the quarterback.
Yeah, as a quarterback, too, you got to know with that extra DB out there, your timing better be good and you better be accurate, because if you're not, they've got ball hawks in the back end, and that errant throw gets picked.
This drive will open from the 15. Wide receiver going in motion. He'll start this drive firing. He's got the back in the middle. Still running at the 40. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
And that's perfect for this offense. Backed up towards your own end zone, make a play to create space, get some momentum going on this drive. Just what the offense needed to start this thing.
After that huge play, they'll try to finish him off with another one. It's 1st and 10 from inside the 40. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab.
And if you had any questions about this quarterback's arm talent, now you've got your answer. Wow.
Motion from the back. Flips it out in the flat. He's right there to stop him, but the quick throw and catch enough to give them the first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. To the air on first down. Got his man. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking it.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. Fires to the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. Gonna look downfield again. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Well, you just sort of felt like this defense had to do something to get this quarterback out of a rhythm, right? He's been picking them apart all drive long, and finally they come up with a sack.
They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Now on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They can really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. He'll try to do it himself. Smart move to get down with the slide. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Punt is in the air. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Hand off from the gun. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Complete to the left. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man. It's Morris. The defense will converge, and out of bounds he goes at the 40. Set up for 2nd and short after that completion. Good timing on the quick out. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. They'll leave it with him. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a 1st down, but what does it do? Now it makes 2nd down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it. Still in a great position. Way to stay ahead of the chains.
Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Gets the back moving. To the air on 2nd down. Got his man in the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down. On the ground, it's Morris. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Under fire. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, running back gets the give. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Might want to muster up that protection. They had one blocked earlier. Absolutely perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Pocket breaking down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the 3rd quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
If they have any intention of getting this drive going, they better come up with something on 2nd and long from the 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's stuck. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
And, man, this offense just searching for some way to climb back and get back into this game. They're down by 1,000, and it's not looking good. And you can't even protect your quarterback on 3rd down. Like, everything going the other direction.
Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. He's got great speed. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Catch in the middle, it's Ross. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So 1st down, we'll open up the final period. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Ross. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Caught close to the marker, it's Ross. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The give to the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. Steps into the end zone for a touchdown.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So they take advantage of good field position and move it 46 yards. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Sends it back in motion. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And this defense, they got their ears pinned back. They know exactly what time it is with the big lead in the 4th quarter. They've already got a bunch of sacks on the day today, and they're looking for more.
They need something that goes forward this time on 2nd and long from the 14. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And a sack all the way back at the 5.
And I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected him at all, and that's why so many sacks keep happening.
They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Quickly complete.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? Caught over the middle. It's Ross. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. They'll try the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Touchdown.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocked that one right down the middle. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fires it. On target to the left. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's 2nd down. Back to pass. Under fire. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. They're facing a 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. And here comes the punt team. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Hold and finds his man on the left. Uses a nifty move to work his way to the 24. 2nd down coming up. They'll send the back in motion. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. Off play action. Catch in the middle. It's Moore. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that. And here on a critical third down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one? That guy.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They'll run it. They want to take their time here.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Motion from the back. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave them no opportunity for a return. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got it in the middle. It's Brewster. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
At the 42.
Gets the back moving. Looking downfield on 1st down. Here's the pressure. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. Throws toward the end zone. And that pass is incomplete. They were going for the consolation touchdown, but to no avail, and that's going to do it for this one.